10 minutes.
Audio 12. Right. Too loud. All right. Let's clap it up. All right. Yahweh Bahashim Yahshua Bakathum to the Akim. Yahweh Shema Alatham Bahashim Yahshua to the Akwatu. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. And since 1969, we have been bringing out the truth of the Bible. And that truth is that the so-called black man, so-called Hispanic man, and the so-called Native man is the true Israelite of this Bible. You understand me? And the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? And we say the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks on because as a people, we are at the bottom because the oppressor decided to take your identity, you understand me, for himself, and hide you from your true God, you understand me, from you, the one thing that will lead you out of this captivity, you understand me. He hides from you, and he makes his ways, like his culture, his customs, seem so appealing that you end up going against the one savior you do have to get out of the state that you're in. You understand me? The oppressor knows that as long as he can keep you doing the things that he do and the things that he sees fit, that you'll never come out of your captivity. You understand me? You will stay there. You understand me? And also your Christian pastor that to help you. Your Christian pastor, he tells you that the God of this Bible is somebody who is not the God of this Bible. He tells you that the laws are done away with. You understand me? Which is not true. We're going to show you that today. You understand me? In this Wednesday night law class, so the laws are indeed not done away with. You understand me? Let's get right into this Bible. We're gonna start it off with Deuteronomy 28:1. You understand me? This is back when Moses was giving the commandments to the Israelites. You understand me? From the Most High. You got that for me, Adawan?
No.
All right, we can go.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So hearken diligently, you understand me? And hearken, understand it with some zeal. You do it and put some emphasis behind it. You understand me? Show them that you know what you talk about. All right, read.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
To observe and to do some of the commandments.
All his commandments.
All of his commandments. You understand me? Like from the beginning, the Most High never said the laws was going to be done away with. Pick and choose which one you want to do. He said, do all of his commandments. Read.
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations.
And he said and he said right there, he would set us on high above all nations of the earth. And that right there, you know, that he was talking to a specific people. He wasn't talking to the whole world like a pastor would say. He was talking to a certain specific people, and that's the children of Israel. You understand me? He said he would set us on high above those other nations. And if you look around, you will see so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native man. We are not on top of all these nations. You understand me? Even though we contribute the most to the society, we are at the bottom of it. And that is because we choose to not listen to this Bible. You understand? We choose not to take that one side of that floaty, you understand me, that is take you out that water. You understand me? That it save your life. You understand me? Because we want to be like our oppressor. You understand me? We want to do the things they do and take on their customs. We want to listen to our pastor when he tells us, hey, the laws are done away with. You don't have to do all of them. Do some of them. If the Most High tells you in this book what to do, you have to do it. It's more than a command. It's like a guideline. You understand me? It's like directions. It's a playbook that will save your life. You understand me? It'll set you on the right path, and it leaves you with less effort. You don't have to do much. You understand me? Just listen to what he said. Eat what he said. Eat. Don't eat what he said. Don't eat. You understand me? don't commit this crime. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain ways that if you just listen to this book, that your life will get so much easier. You understand me? Instead of following the oppressor's way, which leads to nothing but hardship. You understand me? And poverty and the ways that we are today. You understand me? Like, let's get straight. We're gonna get to the Matthew 5:17 now, so I can show you what your pastor will tell you that this is coming straight from Christ. You understand me? Your pastor will tell you, nah, Christ came down. You understand me? He died on the cross, and now I can eat all the pork I want. You understand me? Now I can be the biggest whore on the block. You understand me? Because Christ died so I could do those things, and that's the furthest from the truth. You understand me? You got that for me? All right, that's good.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Okay, now he said right there, he said, think not, you understand me, that I have come to destroy the law. He said, don't even think, don't even get it in your mind that I come to get rid of these rules and regulations that the Most High has set for you. You understand me? Read.
Or the prophets.
Or the prophets. The prophets would be like the ones who came before Christ, you understand me, and laid it down quite flat with the Most High expected of us. You know, like Moses, Paul, Ezekiel, Isaiah, you understand me? All of them taught the same thing, you understand me? They taught that you need to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, you understand me, to be in the favor of the Most High, you understand me? When you are in the favor of the Most High, like, what could go wrong? Who can be against you? You understand me? When you go against these laws, the Most High is against you. You understand me? The Most High is against you once you start going against His laws. You understand me? Transgressing His law. Read that again.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy.
I am not come to destroy. He said it twice. You understand me? Read.
But to fulfill.
But to fulfill. And that's where a lot of people get it mixed up and confused at. Because when they say fulfill, they feel like for some reason that's because your pastor does not know the Bible. You understand me? He needs to get in class and understand what this Bible really means from true prophets of the Lord. You understand me?
That's right.
When he says fulfill, it doesn't mean to now it's all done away with, now it's over, I did all this so you can keep sinning. No, it means to carry out. You understand me? It means to show you that this thing can be done. That's why Christ was sent here in the flesh. You understand me? To show us that, guess what, you can do it too. You understand me? The Christian church tried to make them some old demigod, some old Spartacus type, came from the clouds, immaculate conception, whatever they meant, they might tell you. Well, that's brother from the truth. He doesn't know the Bible. You understand me? He came in flesh. You understand me? To show us these laws, statutes, commandments can be carried out. You understand me? It can be done. Like, if you feel like, let's say, like you're a little kid and you feel you got to clean your room. You understand me? You like, no, I can't clean my room. It can't all be done. But you got that parent come through and show you, like, look, man, this room could be cleaned up because he comes through and cleans the room. That means that room could be cleaned. It doesn't mean now I don't have to clean my room for the rest of my life because he cleaned it for me already. No, he shows you how that room could be cleaned and stay spick and span. You understand me? He didn't come to do this, and we don't have to do nothing from now on. That doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Why would somebody come in and why would the Most High take His favorite son? You understand me? So you can keep being a wicked individual. You understand me? That's the furthest from the truth. He sent His only son so we can have a second chance. You understand me? So we wouldn't have to get rid of everybody. You understand me? So that while we're in this grace period, there's our time to get right with the Lord. You understand me? To show Him that we can get away from all wicked ways that we had in the world. You understand me? So we can stop doing all the drugs. You understand me? So we can stop being whores and whoremongers. You understand me? And we can obey the Lord the way He wants us to obey Him. And once we do that, you understand that things get so much easier. You understand me? And that's going to bring about the day when our Christ does come and save us out of this captivity the way we need to be. Because right now, we're in poverty. Like, you don't understand. Like, if you look around, we're at the bottom of everything. Like, if you look at the ghettos, it's all us. Like, when's the last time you seen, when's the last time you seen a Chinese man in the ghetto? You understand? When's the last time you seen an Arab man in the ghetto? You understand me? They're not. You don't know where they're at. You understand me? They're living lovely. They're living peachy, and they're coming from a whole nother country to do that. You understand me? They're this is why the world is given into the hands of the wicked. You understand me? This is their playground. They're coming from a whole nother country. You understand me? Sitting in your land, enjoying all the fruits. You understand me? Enjoying all the best of everything while you sit here and suffer in the place that your ancestors built off the, you understand, off the sweat of their back. You understand me? And that's because we choose to keep wanting to be like our oppressor and follow his ways when, as we can see, it still haven't worked yet. You understand me? We want to follow the laws of our government. You understand me? We want to follow the laws of him, and that's not going to work. You understand me? Your grandma is going up at the voting pool every 4 years, standing in a long line for somebody who's selling false dreams, like your Christian pastor. You'll sell you false dreams. You understand me? Tell you this is gonna happen. Tell you that's gonna happen. You're gonna play it out and nothing happens. And guess what? Next year they're gonna do the same thing to you all over again. You understand me? If you think that if America has rules and regulations they want you to follow, what makes you think the Most High doesn't? You understand me? Everybody, you feel like the Most High's laws are so grievous. Everybody has rules. If you have a kid, you understand me, and living in that house with you, you're going to have rules for him. You're going to have rules and regulations that you want him to abide by while he's under your roof in your house. You understand me? It ain't just all let's run around all freely, willy nilly, and everything is okay, because that's not going to get nothing done. Like, we need direction. We need rules. Imagine a basketball court, you understand me, where there's no rules and no direction. It's just going to be everybody running every which way. You know what I mean? Running with the ball, tackling each other. Like, you feel me? Nothing is going to get done. There's going to be nothing but confusion. And that, if you look at the state of the so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native man, that's all it is. Like, we're in a state of confusion. Like, we don't know which way to go. We don't know. The little kids don't know whether they want to be a boy or a girl because the oppressor pushes that on them. You understand? And they don't know what's going on, but they have no choice. When you're around what you're around, you end up eating it in. You eat it up. That's what you see all day. That's why they put it on your television shows. You understand me? That's why they're putting it. They can't escape it. They're putting it in their schools. You understand me? A kid can't drink until he's 21. Why would you give him the ability to pick his gender before he's even 18? You understand me? The world is backwards. That's why you need to get out of the world. You understand me? And back to this Bible. You understand me? We can keep going on that. Verse 18.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 18. For verily I say unto you.
So surely I say to you,
till heaven and earth pass.
Till heaven and earth pass. Now this is Christ speaking. You understand me? He's saying, so surely I'm saying to you, till heaven and earth pass. You understand me? Heaven would be the sky and the stars and the moon. Understand? The earth would be like the ground we walk on today. You understand me? That's the earth. He's saying pass. You know what it means? Pass. Pass means go away. You know what I mean? If somebody pass away, somebody's done. You understand me? That means it's over. Till heaven and earth, all that is over. Read.
One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. That means one dot and one crossing of the T's. Like, nothing is passing from the law, contrary to what your pastor said. Oh, it's okay to eat pork. Everybody messes up. Nobody's perfect. I got my own personal relationship with the Lord. Whatever they want to tell you, that's the furthest from the truth. And he's keeping you in captivity, because keeping you in captivity is keeping that big yacht, you know what I mean, on that water. You understand me? It's keeping fuel in that G7, you know what I mean, that big plane he got. You understand me? That's what that does, and that's why he doesn't want to tell you what is going on. But over here in the ISUPK and the Command Junior Honda, we're gonna wake our people up and tell them what's going on, and let them open their eyes and see what's going on. You understand? Read.
Till all be fulfilled.
Until all be fulfilled. Till all be carried out. You understand me? Until there's no escaping this law. You understand me? You can do it or you can't, but you see what not doing it gets you. You understand me? You seen your parents struggle with that drug addiction. You see where it got them. You understand me? You seen your parents can't keep a healthy relationship, break up and split up. You seen what it did to your brothers and sisters. You understand me? So I understand why we as a people are the ones who choose to follow that path, and we've seen it on so many generations not work for us. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy to keep watching somebody do the same exact repetitive thing and see it not work, and you decide you're gonna do it too because it's gonna work for you. No, it's not. You understand me? It's like you see somebody hitting a slot machine, they lose 30 times, 30 times, 30 times. You take your last dollar and put it in there and expect a different result. You can't be surprised when that machine take your dollar and leave you broke. You understand me? You've seen it happen 30 times before you put it in there. You understand me? Read.
Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
And he's saying, therefore, whosoever therefore shall break one of these commandments. Like, he wants you to be therefore perfect. You understand me? He don't want you to break one of these commandments. You understand me? He don't want you sleeping with your man's wife. You understand me? He don't want you fornicating. He don't want you idolizing stuff. You know what I mean? You understand me? And that's these holidays. He don't want you celebrating these holidays. When holidays is not in the Bible. Like, we have our high holy days, we have our feast days, feast tabernacles, first fruits. You understand me? The Passover, days of atonement. The Most High wants you celebrating those days. He don't want you knocking door to door. You understand me? With your kids out late night at random people's houses, asking them for candy. You understand me? You see how disturbed we are from it. We'll after that, everybody's gonna get together with all the family they don't like. You understand me? Don't get along with. You understand me? They're gonna get drunk. It's gonna be a fight. You understand me? You know what I mean? You know how many family members have been stabbed up at Thanksgiving? You understand me? Your own family. Somebody's gonna pull that knife out the turkey. You understand me? And put it to work. You understand me? We're gonna celebrate Christmas. We're gonna spend all our last hard-earned money on kids who frankly don't deserve it. Salaki. You know what I mean? A lot of our kids is running around here bad, to get in trouble all the time. That what make little Chico deserve a gift? Well, Chico he got to work for that gift. But the pastor tells you, go get that son who ain't acting right a gift, and you're gonna break your whole life to get that man a gift, and then be January come around, you're gonna be broke. You're gonna be broke, bills are not gonna be paid, and now you're waiting on tax time like religiously. You understand me?
So like, if I may, what you're bringing out is heavy when you're talking about like the kids. You know what I'm saying? They spend all this money for Christmas on disobedient kids. You understand? And when the reality is those kids are learning from you. Mm-hmm. They learn to be disobedient from your lifestyle. You understand? From the decisions that you make. From you not listening to anybody and just doing whatever you want to do, which is why being in the truth is so impactful on Black families. You understand? Like, it is truly life changing, because now the kids see a father who is in order under men who are in authority over him. Mm-hmm. And we are all under the authority of Christ and the Most High. You understand? Like they see a father who used to do things that he's honest with his children about, and is like, listen, I can't do those things. The Lord I serve does not condone that. So I can't just do things that I want to do. And then we become good role models, man. Our kids start to learn, like, listen, there's something to, you know what I mean, having self-control and discipline. You understand? Like, how can a child feel that they're above, having rules and boundaries when their own father and their own mother aren't above rules and boundaries? Mm-hmm. But you compare that to the lifestyle that we live in America, where hell, follow your heart. Mm-hmm. Do whatever you want. Live your own truth. You understand? Be whatever gender you want. Have whatever pride you want. Mm-hmm. If you wanted to be hot girl summer, go ahead, mom. Huh? Dad want to be a damn crackhead drunk? Go ahead, dad. Mm-hmm. Who's gonna stop him? Mm-hmm. Huh? And that's a terrible thing, man. What you're saying is heavy. We got to get back to the laws, man. Mm-hmm. We got to get back to obeying these laws as adults for our children's sake, man. Our children are watching us and learning from us, man. And it would behoove us to teach them to serve the Lord, man. Mm-hmm. You understand? And then maybe they'll be a little bit more obedient to the parents, like the Lord said. You understand all the issues we got in this world, man, in the school systems with the youth, all the different, with the ways our kids are targeted by this oppressor with his social media, with his, entertainment industry, with all the fads and all the, the things that are pushed. Man, look, man, teach our kids the war against all of that. You understand? Like the Lord said to. You understand? Like these are the solutions. Turning back to the Most High is the solution for all of the issues with our youth right now. For every last issue, for Black, Hispanic, and Native American youth, man, turning back to the Most High is the solution, right? And every other thing that our oppressor puts out, all these terrible programs that the politicians, they get up there and they try to champion and talk about, open up this center and opening that center and throwing money at this and throwing money at that. Ain't nobody throwing money at the truth. Right. Ain't nobody throwing money at the truth. So, like, you good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, when we realize that, like, this is the only way, you understand me, out of this captivity is through Christ, you understand me, to the Most High, you understand me? You gotta get back to His laws, statutes, and commandments. That's the only thing that's gonna help, you understand? Y'all tried everything else. We tried everything else, you understand me? You tried Islam, you understand me? I'm pretty sure all the brothers got with Islam when they was in jail, you understand me? They tried Egyptology, everybody want to be princes and princesses of the Noah, the Nile, whatever, the Nile, you understand me? Want to worship the stars and the quasars and the Milky Way, and you understand me? Your little horoscopes, and you got your rocks, you got your beads, you got your chakras and all that. It didn't work. You still broke, you understand me? Everything we think that we're doing is nothing new under the sun. It's the generational curses of watching it done, and it didn't lead to nothing, and we still want to try. You haven't seen your parents do? Follow the Most High, you understand me? And that's why it's on us as a generation, as the older people, you understand me, to our kids, to show them that we're going to break the generational curse, you understand me? We're going to show the next generation of how the Most High will treat you once you get back to His law, statutes, and commandments, you understand me? Do we have more on that? I think we did. Let me see. All right, let's go.
And shall teach men so.
And shall teach men so. Let's say, whoever starts to break one and teach men so. I mean, that's your pastor. He teaches that woman that she can leave that man if he's not bringing enough money to the table as she would like. You understand me? If he feel like they're if they're unequally yoked, you understand me? You're gonna tell that woman leave that man when the Most High says you can't leave that woman. You understand me? That you can't make no whores in Israel. You understand me? That's when you with that girl, you stay with that woman and you work on that woman. You understand me? You are her teacher. You understand me? If something is wrong, it's up to you to fix it. You understand me? It ain't up to the oppressor. It ain't up to your pastor to tell. It's up to you as a man. You understand me? As her leader, as the head of that woman, to help her. You understand me? To fix her. You understand? Read.
He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
That's the least of the kingdom of heaven. You understand me? That brother is going to be on floor detail. You understand me? That brother is going to be carrying out trash and all that in the kingdom of heaven because he leads his people astray. You understand me? He doesn't help his people. He helps his people lose. You understand me? He helps his people in every chance and every opportunity he get fail in this society. We was never meant to make it in this society. But getting back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, you'll realize that it's easy to maneuver through this society. You understand me? Read.
But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
And so I was pass it on to over here. We show you that the Most High expects all of it. You know what I mean? The Most High don't want 75%. He don't want you to bring 50%. He wants you to bring 100%. You know what I'm saying? He wants you to try your hardest to fight them demons. You understand me? You're not allowed to lose in the ISUPK. You understand me? You're not allowed to fall weak. You understand me? You are not allowed. It's not allowed. The Most High doesn't want you to do it. He doesn't allow it. You understand me? Only the strong survive. You understand me? And it's up to you to help your brother stay strong or your sister stay strong with you. You understand me? The brotherhood and the sisterhood, you understand me, is amazing. And with that brother and sisterhood, it's hard for anyone to fail. You understand me? After that, we're going to get to Matthew 19:17, get more of this book, more of these commandments, and the fact that they're not done away with. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need these laws and statutes and commandments to maneuver through this society. And you know what I'm saying? Showing how to move in a room full of vultures. You understand me? That's what we need to do. We need to get back to as a people, so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native man, because they don't want you to win. You understand me? They want you to lose, and doing what they do is the easiest way, the fastest way to lose. You understand? Matter of fact, we're gonna start at 16. Matthew 19 and 16.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him.
One came and said to him, he's going to say this to Christ, you know, how shall I Jesus in the English or whatever. He came in and it came to him. He came to him and said, read.
Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
Now he said, Master, what things should I do that I should have eternal life? You understand? What do I have to do to get this eternal life? Read. And now this is going to be how shall I responded. Read.
Verse 17. And he said unto him, why callest thou me good?
Why you calling me good? You know what I'm saying? Why am I good? Read.
There is none good but one.
There ain't nobody good but one. Read.
That is God.
Mm-hmm.
But if thou wilt enter into life.
But if you want to, don't call me good. I'm gonna good as God. You understand me? But if you want to don't answer your question, you know what I mean? Read.
Keep the commandments.
Keep the commandments. You understand me? That's how you do it. You keep these commandments. That's how you get out of this captivity. You keep these commandments. That's how you get the oppressor's foot off your neck. You keep these commandments. That's how you stop from getting pulled over and they finding a pound of marijuana in your trunk because you kept these commandments. That's how you keep that family going and keep it strong and together because you keep the commandments. You understand me? That's how you succeed in this society because you keep the commandments. That's how you have money when it comes January 1st and you ain't broke because you didn't celebrate Christmas and you kept these commandments. You understand me? Read.
Verse 18. He saith unto him, which? Jesus said, thou shalt do no murder.
Thou shalt do no murder. That means we are not supposed to be out here murdering our brothers and our sisters over $5 that he owe you on a dice game. You understand me? That means the sisters should not be out here aborting your baby because you want to have a hot girl summer and you feel like aborting that baby would just allow that hot girl summer to be extended. You know what I'm saying? That means you can't do that. This is one of the commandments that the Most High wants you to keep. Read.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not sleep with another man's wife. You understand me? That you're gonna sleep with that next man's wife while he's at work. You understand me? He's gonna come home early. You understand? He's gonna have that thing on him, and that's gonna lead to death. You understand me? Read.
Thou shalt not steal.
Thou shalt not steal from your brother. You understand me? You can be able to ask your brother something and he can give it to you. You understand me? There's no reason to steal anything from another brother. You understand me? Read.
Thou shalt not bear false witness.
And thou shalt not bear false witness. You shouldn't be out and don't lie. There's no reason to lie. A weak person lies. A man keeps it real. You understand me? He lets you know how it's supposed to be. You understand me? And that's we're gonna after that we're gonna go to 1 John 2 and 3. But yeah, like there's a lot of things in this book that'll help you like maneuver through life. But your pastor won't read you these scriptures. You understand me? He's gonna read you the scriptures about how you should pay tithes and how Jesus loves everybody, even the oppressor. Your pastor wants to tell you the same person that put you in captivity for over 400 years. The same person responsible for all the murders, the lynchings, the rapings, you understand me? The same person that's responsible for wiping out half of the species, you understand me, of animals, insects, reptiles, it don't matter. They're going to tell you that same individual gets the same salvation that you get. And that's the person from the truth, you understand me? That's not the truth. That's that's his truth, so he can get money from everybody, so he can keep them pockets fat. He don't want to step on no toes in that church. You understand me? But we ain't scared to step on toes. You understand me? You can't counsel us. You understand? How you counsel us? We ain't worried about it. We giving out the most highest words. These ain't our words. You understand me? All right, we gonna get 1 John 2 and 3.
1 John chapter 2, verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him.
Well, this is saying that hereby we do know that we know him. You know what I mean? This is saying like, well, we're gonna read.
If we keep his commandments.
That's how we know him. That's how you know a person knows him if he keeps his commandments. That pastor said he knows the Most High, but he's sinning at every opportunity he gets. That means he does not know the Most High. Because if he knew the Most High, he would know the Most High would expect him not to be doing the things he do. You understand me? The Most High doesn't want him taking everybody's money and telling them wrong information, telling your grandma she's gonna be healed of her sickness because he put hands on her head. You understand me? And dumped her in the water. You understand me? That's bearing false witness. That's not real. That's not anything that's gonna help us as a people get where we need to be as a people. You understand me? Read that again.
1 John chapter 2, verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him, if we keep his commandments.
If we keep his commandments, we're not celebrating these holidays. We are not running to the polls to vote. You understand me? Because in this Bible never said stand in the lines all day and vote for your next leader. The Most High is supposed to pick that leader. You understand me? We wait in the line with China. We voted on Biden. They waited in line, voted on. Really, you had to pick the two of the lesser evils. You understand me? They thought getting Trump out of there was Trump was no good neither, but we had to vote on lesser evil. But as you can see, you're stuck in a situation where it don't matter who you pick, you're screwed. You know what I mean? That's why the government is not going to help us and never was going to help us, and we need to stop looking for them to help us. Like before that, like everybody had so much faith in Barack Obama. You understand me? He was supposed to, what is it, hope? What he said? Everybody had hope. Man, that man ain't do nothing. And he showed us why it doesn't mean anything to vote. I seen an interview he did one time where he was like, yeah, everybody was expecting me to get in the office and change everything, but they didn't realize that it don't matter what I say. It depends on what them congressmen say, what they vote on. So that means, what do we need a president for if he can't pass the laws on his own? Only thing he can do is pass the message of what you said you want done, but he does not have the final say. So in that aspect, why do we need a president? You understand me? You had something for me, other one?
Because the precept for that is, if I may, Lamentations chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us, man. We wait in vain for our oppressor to finally knock it off. You understand? Like, I mean, damn, you think back to the civil rights movement, man. Even before that, like the Stockholm syndrome, like that is our attempt to get our oppressor to love us in an attempt to change our condition has failed us. You understand? Like there is no changing him. You know what I'm saying? Like there is no changing this society. You understand? That's why Revelation says, "Come out of her, my people." Man, you just got to detach yourself from it, man. You can't. You gonna sing songs and hold hands with them to fix everything?
Nope.
You gonna go vote for them to fix everything?
Nope.
How's that working out?
Right. Right.
In vain. You know what I'm saying? We watch for a nation to save us. They can't do it, man. They have no intention of doing it. They disguise that assistance. You know what I mean? That stimulus package and that PPP loan and the welfare. They disguise these things as, here, we'll help you. But these things, they don't really get to the root of it. You know what I'm saying? Like they really don't. You know, how is giving a woman welfare because she left her man helping that family, man.
Right.
You destroy the woman, right? You destroy the man, put him on child support. Now he got paid for it, but now he going to jail because if he don't got enough money to pay for it, right? And the kids, goddamn, we have to really discuss how damaged the kids are when mom kicks dad out the house.
Yep.
And moves in, some other cat that has no biological relation to the children. So those little girls are fair game. Huh? And of course, he's gonna be sick of that woman soon after a while. Won't take long.
Yep.
Look how she treats men. She'll throw him out the house when she's dissatisfied with him. Your brother's gonna sense that. It's gonna be a problem. I could go on and on. But again, we keep looking to this nation to fix our problem. They ain't got no solutions, man.
Right.
Al Sharpton ain't got no solutions. Martin Luther King ain't got no solutions. Jesse Jackson, T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar. None of these folks have no solutions for us, man.
Right.
They because they look to the oppressor to help us.
Yep.
They say, look, if you just dress up, the suit and tie, and shape your head up nice and sharp and clean, and cut that beard out, you know what I'm saying, and get all clean, and act a little bit. Stop acting so damn masculine, man. Soften it up a little bit. Be a little more effeminate, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so aggressive and scare white people, man. Calm down a little bit, man. Don't be so hardcore, man.
Good.
Put the little penny loafers on. You know what I'm saying? That they wear without socks now. I don't know when that came about. What is going on?
Good.
Dress like your oppressor. Talk like your oppressor, man. And then they'll surely stop putting bullets in you, man. They'll surely stop planting drugs on you. They'll surely stop putting drugs in our communities. They'll surely stop putting guns in our communities. You understand? They'll surely truly fix things.
Right.
But they never do.
That's there ain't no sweat. But there you're right. Like, the welfare thing was extra heavy because our sisters need to realize, like, once the government decided to give them power to receive their benefits, to get their little housing, you understand me, get your little food stamps and stuff, and you feel like it's helping you, but they're tossing you with a crumb. You understand me? Because once you get in that residential homes or whatever, residential housing, you understand me, you're stuck there. That means you can't get a good job because you got to get out there, and that means you can't have that man in the house because you're stuck there. When it would have been way easier to have that man providing for you. You understand? It would have been way easier. When you're tired, you don't have to do everything. You won't have to do everything because you wouldn't be alone. You understand me? Ask yourself why they only targeted you, sister. I mean, why they only target our sisters when it came to that welfare? You understand me? Why didn't they target the Asian? Why is the Asian woman not in that housing deep? Why is the Arab woman not in the housing projects? Why is the East Indian woman not in those housing projects? You know who are in them housing projects? The so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American sisters. You understand me? Those are the ones targeted to keep their men away from them. You understand me? So you wouldn't need your man. You would have to let your master take care of you. You understand, man? You have to stay in that slumber state that they put you in, receiving them little benefits. So you can get way more, sister, if you get up out of that situation. You understand me? And then at the end of the day, you're not even the one really eating all that benefits. The oppressor is really the highest rated when it comes to that, receiving them benefits. You understand me? And guess what? She still has a man in her house when she does it. You understand me? She still has all the things that they told you can't have when she does it. You understand me? But yeah, let's get back to 1 John 2 and 3. Let me find it. Oh, Salaki. All right. Salaki. All right, I'm ready.
All right. 1 John chapter 2, verse 4. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments.
He that said, I know him, and don't do what he says to do in his Bible, read.
Is a liar.
Your pastor is what?
A liar.
Your president is what?
A liar.
He's a liar, man. They string you along and tell you things that does not coincide with this Bible. They tell you anything that doesn't coincide with this Bible, he is a liar. You understand me? He is not a man of God. You understand me? Read.
And the truth is not in him.
And the truth ain't in him. You understand me? That truth is not in him. But you know what the truth is in? It's in the brothers in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. You understand me? That's where the truth is. But the truth is not what your pastor is going to tell you that you can do everything that's going against this Bible because nobody can be perfect. You understand me? People can't be perfect. You understand me? Read.
Verse 5. But whoso keepeth his word,
But whoever does the thing he said, read.
in him verily is the love of God perfected.
That is the love of God perfected. You understand me? If that truth is in him, he keeping them commandments. That's the truth. That's the love of God that's in him. You understand me? Read.
Hereby we know we are in him.
And therefore you know that we're in him. That's how we know him. You understand me? That's how you know it's a child of God, because he moves like Yahweh used to and all that type of thing. He keeps those commandments. He keeps it disciplined. He keeps doing the things that need to be done according to this Bible. And he's not doing his own thing and telling you anything he wants to tell you, because that's going to keep them seats filled up in his church. You understand me? Because that's gonna get those grants signed and all this and that. Nah, we don't tell you that to keep these seats full. You understand me? We tell you what needs to be told, because that's what the Most High wants you to know as a people. You understand me? His people. We're gonna get Romans 6:1 after that. Romans 6:1. Get more of this. Yeah, man. The laws ain't never been done with. These laws are everlasting, and they should keep going. They're gonna keep going until heaven and earth pass. Read.
Romans chapter 6, verse 1. What shall we say then?
And so what shall we say then? Read.
Shall we continue in sin?
So should we just keep sinning? You understand me? Read.
That grace may abound?
That grace may abound. Like the grace might come. You understand me? Like, should we just because Salaki? He's saying, like, should we just keep, so we're not getting punished like we used to back in the day? Should we just keep sinning? You understand me? Just because nobody's watching you right now, should you eat that pork chop sandwich when nobody's watching you? You understand me? No, that's not the way it works. Read.
Verse 2. God forbid.
Mm-hmm.
How shall we that are dead to sin?
How are we that are dead to sin? You understand? Once you're born again, you become a new person. You understand? You put on that spirit. You understand me? You are dead to sin. The things you used to do, you don't do no more. You understand me? You're not committing those crimes no more. You understand me? You're not getting those PPP loans no more. You understand me? You're not making whores out of your sisters out here in the world no more. You understand me? You're dead to sin. Read.
Live any longer therein.
That's why you don't live in it no more. You don't do it no more. Those things are in the past and they're dead to you. You understand? We're gonna go to 15 after that. Romans 6:15.
Come. Romans chapter 6, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
What then?
Mm-hmm.
Shall we sin?
Mm-hmm.
Because we are not under the law?
So it's saying what then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law? Like that's what I said. Like just because you're not getting punished for it as soon as you do it, just because you don't die as soon as you pick up that blunt, you understand me? Just because you don't die as soon as you commit that crime, does that mean you have to do it? You understand me? Should you do it? Read.
But under grace?
Mm-hmm.
God forbid.
God forbid. He's saying no, we shouldn't. You understand? Read.
Verse 16. Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey?
Okay, know you not that who you yield yourself servants to obey. Like this is what you choose to serve. You understand me? You choose to serve money. You understand me? You choose to serve those drugs. You understand me? Whatever you choose to serve, whatever you make your master over this Most High, over these commandments. Read. His
servants ye are, to whom you obey.
Yeah, you pick up that cigarette, you serve that cigarette, guess what? You serving that cigarette. That cigarette is over you. You understand me? That cigarette tell you when to pick him up, when to smoke him. You understand me? That drug tell you when to pick it up, when it's time to get high. You understand me? You serve that affliction. You understand me? Now you serve that. Read. So I'll get whether of sin.
whether of sin unto death.
Whether the sin unto death, because with that sin comes death. If you're gonna keep sinning until you die.
Or of obedience unto righteousness.
Or of obedience, you understand me, until righteousness, until all this is fulfilled. You understand me? Until these commandments are fulfilled. You understand me? Until righteousness, man. We're gonna 1 John 3 and 4 after that. Okay, the laws was never done away with, they never supposed to be done away with. And anytime your pastor tell you that, ask him, does he read the Bible for real? Because you can see all through this Bible that the laws was never meant to be done away with, and this is what gets us out this captivity. You understand me? And leads us to life instead of death.
1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committed sin.
Whoever committed sin. You understand me? Sin is the things that you're not supposed to do. But read.
Transgresseth also the law.
Right. So when you're doing these things that you ain't supposed to do, you're going against the law. You understand me? Eating that pork sandwich is going against the law. Like, you understand me? That's transgression means to go against. You understand me? When you do certain things that understand, like if you ran a red light, you understand me, you transgressing the process law. You understand me? Because that's basically what he's saying here. So when you do these things that the Most High told us not to do, you transgress the law. Read.
Verse 5. And ye know that he was manifested to take away our sins. And in him is no sin.
The Most High didn't sin. I mean, Yahweh didn't sin. He was perfect. You understand me? We're going to go to 1 John 5 and 3 after that. Yeah, man, you can't get away from these laws, statutes, and commandments. The best thing you can do is get with it and show you and see for yourself that how life is so much better obeying these laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand me? Feel how it is to not have to worry about getting locked up. You understand me? Feel how it is to not need a cigarette, have to serve that cigarette, not have to serve that blunt. You understand me? How you serve yourself and serve the Most High and serve your community, serve your people. You understand me? Break that generational curse. You understand me? And be different, be holy, which means be separate from society. Because what society has coming to it, you don't want to be a part of it when it falls on them. You understand me? You want to be apart from that. You want to watch that from the sideline. Read.
1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God.
For this is the love of God. You understand me? This is how you know you love God. Read.
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments. That we do the things that he told us to do. Like when your father tell you to do something before you get back home, you got to do them chores. You know what I mean? Do those things he told you he wanted to do. And that is the love of God, is you keep those commandments. Read.
And his commandments are not grievous.
And his commandments are not grievous. When he says commandments are not grievous, that means his commandments are not hard. You understand me? It's not hard to do these things. It was done. Yahweh came in the flesh to show us these things could be done. You understand me? So that we're going to go to Hebrews 10 and 26. Get more of this Bible. Yeah, the laws are not grievous and not hard. You'll obey the oppressor's laws with no problem all day, every day. You understand me? But we don't want to obey the Most High's laws. But that's where we get messed up at, because his laws actually lead you to life instead of death.
So, like, if I may, just on that point, like, we don't even obey our oppressor's laws now.
Oh yeah, con.
It's illegal to sell that dope.
Yeah, so we still do that. We pick those ones.
Don't try to just get away with it. You understand?
Right.
And the thing is, you know, we get sold this lie and this dream that, you know, you can actually get away with it for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any brothers sold drugs up to retirement. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no brothers.
Gotta walk out.
And went unscathed up into their 50s and 60s.
Right. Laid up on the beach.
And laid the game down.
Right.
No, sir. That is not how it works.
Right.
What would you say, Hebrews 10?
We go 10 and 26.
Okay. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 26. For if we sin willfully,
so it's saying if we choose to sin, you understand me? You heard how we break them laws, statutes, commandments down quite flat. We do it every weekend. You understand me? We're gonna do it again this weekend. We do it with classes throughout the whole week. Read.
After that, we have received the knowledge of the truth.
So if we sin willfully after we didn't receive the way we should conduct ourselves, the way we should conduct ourselves. Read.
There remaineth no more sacrifice for sins.
That's basically saying that the most Yahweh in the Hebrew, you understand me? He came down and he died to show us that these laws, statutes, and commandments could be done and righteousness can be obtained. You understand me? So it's going to be another time, Revelations. You understand me? When the Most High do crack them, Yahweh do crack them skies, and guess what? Ain't no more sacrifices after that. You understand me? There's no more sacrifices. The good gonna go, the bad gonna get done away with. It is no more sacrifice. Read that whole thing again.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin.
There's no soul sacrifice. It's over. Like you know what you're supposed to do. You know you can't say, "Oh, I didn't know." Oh, I didn't know that was how it's supposed to be. You knew. You understand me? So that's the consequences that come with it. You understand me? And then we'll go to Revelations. I'm gonna close it out one more. I got one more. I'm gonna go Revelations 22 and 14. You understand me? Because this is like the ending of the Bible. You understand? Revelations. This is Revelations. You got that for me?
Mm-hmm. Revelation chapter 22, verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments.
And blessed are they, like he said, blessed shalt thou be in the city, blessed shalt thou be in the field. You understand? Blessed are those who do the commandments. So there you see right now, if the Most High people like, I wonder what the Most High wants from me. He's saying it right here. Blessed are those who do his commandments. You understand me? Those are the ones that are blessed, the ones who's following their father's rules. Read.
That they may have right to the tree of life.
So they might have right into the tree of life. You understand me? Those are the ones that are going to have the right to the tree of life. The ones who are keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. And that is the children of Israel, the so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native man. Because these are who these rules was written down for. This is our playbook. You understand? For us to navigate through this life. Read.
And may enter in through the gates into the city.
And that's who may enter in through the gates of the city. You understand me? That's all it's about. You understand me? It's about keeping them laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand me? It's called being a righteous brother. You understand me? It's about helping out your community. You understand me? It's about breaking them generational curses that keep your family in poverty. Like, ain't we tired of being broke? Ain't we tired of not being able to find a job? Ain't we tired of letting all other nations come and set up shop in our neighborhood, in our hood, and prosper while we fail? You understand me? That's because we're not getting back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, and we're not making the Most High proud. You understand me? When you go against these laws, you are an enemy of the Most High. You're just as good as the oppressor. You're just as good as the Arab. You're as good as them, because if you're not on the same page, that's it. You understand me? He's not with you. But once you get on that same page, he gets that foot off your neck. And once we all come together as a people, you understand me? He's going to get that foot all the way off our neck and give us rulership over this land as it should have been and as it was supposed to be from the very beginning. You understand me? But with that, I'm going to pass the class over to Officer Aisha Allah.
ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK under command of General Yohana. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3, 8 through 10. Ma'ishra means 10th in Hebrew. 10% of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for the priest, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations on Monday, October the 17th, we have the closing of the Feast of Tabernacles. You understand? Commander General Yohana will be holding it down in Baltimore, Maryland, 3430 Eastern Ave. You understand? If you're in the area, make sure you get up in the building. All right. Also, this Saturday, Commander General Yohana will be speaking at Lexington Market in Baltimore, Maryland at 1 p.m. You understand? So again, if you're in the area, make sure you get there. You understand? And with that, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel, Amadyam Shabbat, Amadyam Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabarakatah,
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabarakatah,
Yad Yamatah, Sar, turn to the sisters, Amadyam. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters, men of Israel, Amadyam Shabbat, Amadyam Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alathan Bahashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shamar Alathan Bahashem Yahweh Shai.
Yad Yamatah, class dismissed.